Hey guys, so I'm actually a little nervous to be doing this, and I'm doing it this way because I want people to hear it from me instead of, like having the poor me's or the poor Joannas or any of that. So some of you guys know that I had surgery almost 2 weeks ago. It'll be 2 weeks on Thursday. I had surgery to do what I thought was repair some damage from an infection that was kind of lingering as a result of some other medical challenges that I've had. And those other medical challenges were I had chronic lithium poisoning. So for the last 5 years, I have been either coming off of lithium or healing from coming off of lithium. And presented some pretty big struggles. And so I went in for the surgery. The doctor thought it was just to repair some possible infection, to repair some scar tissue, maybe to repair something else that was really minor. And when they were in there on Thursday, 3rd, they said that they actually removed a mass. So today I got the results of the test, and the test says that the mass was cancerous. So I heard the first time someone say, "You have cancer." Um, and thankfully, the doctor had told me on surgery day that, he didn't fix any damage. What he had done was remove a tumor. Remove a mass. I'm sorry, now that I know what it is, but to remove a mass, and he didn't know what it was. But now they know. And so there's going to be some next stages. The next stage is to meet with an oncologist to figure out what stage the cancer is at and to get me on a plan for radiation treatment. So there will be no chemotherapy. I get to keep my gorgeous hair that I'm finally starting to grow out. And we'll go from there. But here's the thing that I wanted to say is that I'm really blessed. I have people that love me. And today I left the doctor's office with a friend who picked me up and took me there and, took me to a church and let me pray and cry it out. And asked that, no matter what happens, that this be an example, that this be an opportunity for me to grow both as a human and spiritually, and for me to heal. So I'm blessed. I had someone to take me, and I had someone to bring me home, and there was someone that was there for me, and then when I got home, I got the opportunity to make phone calls, and call my boss. And I haven't worked in almost 5 years, worked full time in almost 5 years because of healing from this other stuff. And, today I've got this awesome, amazing job. And, so I had this boss that I could call and say, hey, this is what's up. And, so that's a blessing. And, I'm sober today. And because I'm sober, I have all these wonderful friends, and I picked the phone and I called my friends and I told them what was up. And I called my sister and I talked to my sister and I told her what was up. And 18 years ago, when I was still using, I couldn't have done that. 5 years ago, when I was making the decision to not treat a bipolar diagnosis with insane chemical therapy anymore, all of it was made possible so I wouldn't have to. I've learned incredible things about how my mind works and how to foster a healthy mental attitude, and how to do things that are healthy for my body and life affirming. And I have to say that I am convinced that somewhere, somehow, some way, that I'll be shown the same way to do that with this. So when you watch this video, I don't want you to think, poor Joanna. I want you to think like, well, gee, let me pray for her. Because here's the thing I'm praying for, is that I heal, and that regardless of what happens, that God uses this as an opportunity for me to become even more of who I am, to become really a beautiful person, that's a light to other people, so that they can become the beautiful people that they are. Like, I know that being on lithium for so long meant that I didn't feel a lot of things. And I was always operating from my head. And the number one thing I needed to learn was how to deal with this overwhelming tidal wave of emotions that just kept coming and coming and coming. And, like, that set me up to deal with this. So, like, right this minute, I'm okay. I'm tired. Today was the first day I sat down, actually, since I had the surgery. And, like, it's been an emotional day. And it's also been a physical day because when I was on the phone, I was pacing back and forth. And I know that out of all things, even things that look bad, there's always something positive. Like, there's nothing in this world that is inherently good or inherently bad. And really, it's just what I think about it and the story I make up about it. And so, like, please keep the story for me that I'm going to heal, because fuck cancer. We don't have time for that. And that this is an opportunity for me to grow into more of the person that I really am, and that even through all of it, that I get to be a light to others. Because I know that even in my darkest moments, I'm able to do that. And I really believe that the secret to living is giving, like, I say it enough and I mean it. Like, there is something that I can give in the midst of all of this. And, pray for me that I find it. Pray for my health. Pray for me that I find it. And pray for yourself too. Because if you're touched at all and want to pray for me, well, then you're a godsend and you're a light also. So, like, thank God for you. And I'm sure that there's going to come times when I'm not going to be able to remember that. So I'm going to need people to remind me, like, it's all good and it's all God, or it's not done. And so I'm going to go take a bath, watch some boob tube, maybe finish off the last of the ice cream, and go to bed. So God bless. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for watching this. And, like, it's all good and it's all God, or it's not done. Have a good night, guys.